Hello. Good good morning everyone. On behalf of the entrepreneurship cell of SGCM, I warmly welcome you all to the today's awareness session on how to pitch your ideas to the right audience. In today's competitive world, having a great idea is only the first step. What truly matters is how effectively you present it, and that is exactly what we will be learning today from our estimated guest. It's my privilege to introduce our speaker, Mr. Jitendra Singh, Training and Placement Officer at Aldel Institute of Management and a highly experienced business professional with expertise in sales, business development, supply chain, digital transformation, consumer durables, telecom, and emerging technologies like AI and IoT. He brings with him years of rich industry knowledge. Sir will be guiding us on how to transform ideas into impactful pitches that can reach the right audience and create real opportunities. Please join me in giving a warm virtual welcome to Mr. Jitendra Singh. Sir, we are honored to have you with us today. I now invite you to take over the session and share your insights with our audience. Please, sir, you can start now.
Thank you very much. Thanks for inviting me on a Sunday. I am very pleased to share some of my experiences, how to pitch the business idea to the right audience. Without wasting any more time, we will start the business. It will be more of an interactive session, but still I have some 8-10 points which I will discuss with you. Let me share my screen. Uh, is it visible? Is it visible? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
So, starting with the some of the key points which we should keep in mind while presenting the ideas in front of the bigger forum or the audience. So, first thing which is very important is the identification of the problem. Whatever business we are thinking about, whatever startup idea we have in mind, we should first of all identify the problem in and around the society where we are living. It can be anything. It can be any novel idea which has not captured the eye of any other businessman. The first thing which matters a lot, that whether you have identified the right problem in order to start the business. So while talking about identification, identification can be in terms of product innovation. Identification can be in terms of services which we which we might provide to the end users. And identification can be in making the life of the society providing them something very important in a easier way, how we can provide solutions. There can be n number of ideas. While screening of the ideas, it is important that we should think whatever we have thought as an problem in the society. That problem, that idea should have innovation in that. The unique selling proposition. The second point is unique selling proposition of the product. When we talk about unique selling proposition, it means whether the idea is having the cutting advantage over the others, over the competitors. Anything which is already available in the market, in order to sustain your business plan in the same market, it becomes a really difficult and challenging task for the new entrepreneur. Therefore, while designing the business plan, identification of the problem is the very important thing. It is the first step in the journey. Then coming up with the unique selling proposition, the cutting edge advantage in the solution becomes all the very more most important thing. After identification and after thinking that we might provide a unique selling proposition which is having a key advantage over the competition, we should design a business plan thoroughly, a rough plan on a piece of paper, writing down all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, and then thinking that whether this business plan idea is feasible enough to execute in real life scenario. When we talk about feasibility, we talk about the practicability, the execution front, the executional aspect of the business plan, whether we can you know execute in the market, whether we can target this idea, reach out to the end users in the market in an effective manner. Then two more things which are very important is the sustainability of the idea, whether we can sustain the business idea for a longer period of time, say 10-15 years. Are we capable enough? Are Does the business idea having that much firepower in it to sustain the business itself in the next 3 to 5 years? Can we scale this business? If we start the business, say the business turnover is 5 lakhs a month, can we scale the business to 50 lakhs a month after 5 years, after 3 years, after 18 months, depending upon the strength of the business plan, the competition analysis, the market research. There are so many factors while we invest money in any business, any product, any service. There are n number of things which I might be covering in a very short span of time. I might be going too fast, but at the end of the session, I will be happy to answer any number of questions. That is why I have kept it limited my presentation to only 2 slides, so that it does not becomes a boring session. So after sustainability and scalability of the plan, the first thing which we have to take care is the market potential, whether my product or the innovative idea having some space in the existing market, whether I can grab the share in the pie, whether I can get target 10% share in the market, whether I can earn some margin after you know paying for all the expenses and for all the operational expenses, whether I can save some money, whether I can earn that much amount of money so that I can reinvest that money in my existing business. Obviously, when we talk about market potential, then comes the competitors, existing competitors. Are we having any competitors in this current market, in nearby towns, in some other cities, who are providing some online services to my existing market? They are using the e-commerce channel. Maybe somebody sitting in Tamil Nadu is providing brilliant products in Daisar, Dahanu, Virar, Santa Cruz through e-commerce. Are we able to compete that thing? uh, are we able to shape some sort of strategy in order to shield our business idea, so that that competition exists, still we get, still we make a place in the market with aiming to get the 10% share in the initial 6 months, or maybe 12 to 18 months, depending upon the market scenario. Obviously, uh, competitors benchmarking, what is their strength, weaknesses, opportunity and threats, doing a SWOT analysis of the market on these four parameters, four grids. Then we have to place ourselves where we want to play, whether we have to launch the business in a specific geography, in a specific town, in the western part of the country, or maybe in one of the states of the western India, or maybe in specific top 5 towns of the Maharashtra, if going by our state. Whether we want to focus only in two growing cities. First is maybe Mumbai. The top 5 towns of Maharashtra are Mumbai, Nasik, Kolhapur, Pune, all such big towns. We need to target. We need to have a business plan according to that. Then all such things form the basis of the financial planning. Whether we are able to have funds, whether we can invest, whether we can find the investors, are we able to utilize the funds in a smarter way, are we able to ensure the ROI for the investors? Because we are new to the business, we will require funds, but that investor will require the returns on their hard earned money. They will not put in money just to see. Or if you are the newcomer to the business, you just play around with their funds. It will not happen. And very important thing is the building the right people, right team for our business. The team members, the team size can be starting from 2, 3, 4 initially, depending upon the requirements of the business and their capabilities and their zeal and the willingness to put in the extra amount of hard work in making the business successful. Obviously, when we start the business, the legal aspects are to be taken into consideration. Are we able to follow the government norms, the labor laws, and the Competition Commission of India, the some of the regulatory approvals are to be required basis the line of business which we choose. Obviously, while thinking about the business plan, we need to now coming back to the original question: how to pitch the idea to the right audience. First of all, we must be knowing the type of the audience, their background, their industry, their experience, what type of businesses they are into, and what all they have achieved in their existing career. Then, basis this knowing the audience, we have to have some probable questions in our mind. What questions they can ask during the presentation? Obviously, they will definitely ask you about what will be your potential customers, how you will promote your product, how you will establish your innovative idea, what will be your methods of communication, the marketing communication, the integrated marketing communication, whether you will be having offline communication, online communication, the digital media, the buzz around the social media due to widespread of the social media channels, how you will be able to use your funds, because every ad on the social media, it requires spending of money on various platforms. We need to be wise enough to make such decisions. There might be questions coming from the industry experts, and how and why part of the innovative idea is to be while presenting on the presentation day. Two things will be very important: how you will deliver this, and what has inspired you to think about this innovative idea. Why not some any other idea? So the audience may be industry experts and potential investors as well. If we are able to answer all such questions in a smarter way, we can definitely have an edge over the other competitors who will be there in the competition, in the Eureka competition. Obviously, while starting the presentation, the 5 minutes presentation, we should have a compelling selling story. The initial 1 minute has to be a power punched, pitch about your product and the solution. The only thing which matters is how you give a solution to the existing problem and how you make a selling story out of it. Initial 40 to 60 seconds is sufficient enough to judge your presentation, to judge your idea. Your body language, your confidence matters a lot in the initial 40 to 60 seconds. And obviously the question answer round, how smartly you understand the question, you listen to the question, and how you frame your answer. Be clear and concise about your business idea, and the answer should be to the point. No extra words to be used, because you have already done the hard work. The draft has been done, you have done something background working. So I don't think so you will be having some sort of difficulties while presenting your case. And don't forget to mention about the market research which you have done before coming to the conclusion. And uh, with this, I will conclude my presentation, and the forum is open for the questions and answers. I love to have more questions, rather from everyone. Hello.
Yes, sir.
I was too quick to finish it off, because I wanted to have more interactions with all of you, so that we can make it more interactive rather than boring.
Okay, sir. If anybody of you are having any doubt related to pitches, you can ask to sir. Please be free to ask any doubts. It can be silly or it can be difficult. Sir will be surely answering it.
Whatever I have seen in my previous, contests, and I have been evaluators. I have acted as a judge in such competition. I have seen that people forget to mention about how they will launch the product. Number one. Number two, they fail to convince the judges how they will find investors. Number three, how they will fight out the competition in the market. And very important, they don't mention anything about the service aspect. Since it will be a presentation, you should cover all the aspects in 3 to 4 5 slides, not more than that. You can you have to finish it in first 4 minutes. That is more than enough. The main thing is to selling the story to the audience. We don't have to be so lengthy. There should be bullet points on your slides, and be very specific while explaining the innovativeness or your business idea. Any questions? Yash, Tripathi, Prathamesh, Harsh, Sanskar.
Yes. Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
I have
Yash.
I have a doubt that, sir, there are many kind of business, there are many ventures. But
Yes.
what are the basic legalities, like ऐसा कौन सा legalities है जो हर किसी को मतलब करना चाहिए कि हाँ एक बेसिक लीगलिटी जो कोई भी वेंचर किसी भी irrespective to the ventures and all ये करना ही चाहिए आपको ये legalities fulfill.
देखिए, इसके दो तीन आंसर हैं. पहला आंसर ये है, फर्स्ट आंसर इज व्हाट टाइप ऑफ बिजनेस यू आर इनटू. इफ यू आर इनटू फूड एंड रिटेल बिजनेस, जहाँ पे आप कुछ पकाकर रेडीमेड बेच रहे हैं या फिर कुक करके बेच रहे हैं, देन द लाइसेंस फ्रॉम द फूड्स एंड ड्रग्स डिपार्टमेंट, फसाई का लाइसेंस चाहिए उसके लिए. Local municipal license go ahead is required. Then if you are starting up with the partnership firm, then LLP registration of the firm is mandatory. Limited liability partnership, we call it in the language of commerce and business management. When we have to form a private limited company, then we have to register our brand name, and we have to register the incorporation of the business under the Companies Act. Then we have to make one director, independent director, and some other legal aspects have to be taken into consideration. And if you are starting a small business, suppose if you are starting a clothes retailing, ready-made garment business, then you have to register with the local authorities as per the Mumbai jurisdiction. The whatever legal formalities are there. And if your business is into, like I mentioned, if you are starting with a new restaurant, then one more example is that you need to take the fire safety compliance from the fire department as well. So it depends on the nature of the business. Different businesses have different compliances under the Indian laws. So rightly said, we are into different businesses. Different services are there. For every different business and every service, we have to follow different legal aspects. The first and foremost thing, which is very common in all sorts of business, is the registration of the business under the laws of the land, under the local administration, under the local municipal corporation rules. I hope I have answered your question.
Yes, sir. Surely. Thank you very much, sir.
Any other question? Prathamesh, Sanskar, Pratibha, Pratiksha, Sanjeev, Sahas. Let's make it interactive. One thing which I wanted to forget to discuss, that you should not be feeling nervous while presenting your ideas tomorrow. You should be full of confidence. If you have any doubts, if you want to discuss anything regarding your idea, if you have some sort of confusion, we can discuss it right here. Let's make it interactive. It should not be a monologue.
Hello, am I
Hello.
audible, sir?
Yeah, yeah, audible.
Yes, sir. So my question is, how can we get through the main aspects of, like we say, the audience or the people's which needs the basic product. So how we can get through the main idea that which kind of product we should make and what kind it should be like type. Can you answer it, please, sir?
Yes, yes. I have got one more question in the chat box. What should be the key elements of a successful pitch deck? The one thing which is common for everyone present over this call is the selling story. Whatever you have thought, whatever you have made, try to convert your idea into a selling story. First, you should tell about the problem in the society. Secondly, you will present your case, how you have better idea to give the solution to the existing problem. Third thing, you will say that this problem has not been identified and answered by any of the competitors in the market. I am the only one, I am the innovator which has come up with such a unique idea. Third, fourth thing, I will be uh, giving the service to the society at nominal charges. This will be my margin. Rest all the business competitors are going and earning huge amount of money, but in this segment no one is available. I will have my own strategy, what I need to charge depending upon the product and service. Then always mention that it's a profitable idea. I will make money out of it. If unless until you don't explain and convince the audience that it's a profitable idea, no one is going to buy your idea, no one is going to fund your business, no one is going to think about that I should put in some amount of money in your business. Purely one thing which is applicable to everyone is make sure that you have a compelling selling story. Identify starting with the first thing, identification of the problem, the reasons behind the identification, the indicators which led you to think about how you can come up with the solution, then giving the solution back, that if I have identified this solution, this problem in the society, I have come up with this idea, no one else is doing this, I want to try this out, and I believe that I will be successful because I have these three components in my business plan. This my business plan is feasible, number one. It is sustainable, number three. It is scalable. All three things are very very important in any sorts of business idea. When we talk about feasibility, it means it is that from the execution point of view, we can do it in the market. When we talk about sustainable, it means this business will run for a longer period of time. When we talk about scalability, it means we can make money out of it. We can start small, but we can earn, and we can make this business 10x, 20x, 30x, 50x times we can earn. We can increase the revenue. So the common thing, the crux is selling the story, building the story around it. Unless you have a story in your mind, you will not be able to finish up your presentation in first 2 or 3 minutes. I hope I have
Okay, thank you,
answered.
sir. Yes, sir.
Because I have mentioned in my slide that initial 40 to 60 seconds is very very important. It should be a power packed pitch, starting with the problem and then coming jumping to the solution right away. then you should say, I have this much, I've thought of these resources will be required to be successful in my business journey. Always talk about problem, solution, the available resources. Always talk about feasibility, sustainability, and scalability. All three things will cover your profit margin, the launch of product, the market research. All three things cover the sustainability of the business idea. All three things also cover the launch of the product in the market, getting the feedback, getting the test marketing analysis. Basis the test marketing of the product, we need to modify some of the things in the product. Again, we need to relaunch before going for the final launch of the business product or business services. All such things are very important. And no idea is a 100% foolproof idea. Remember this thing, always there is a scope for improvement. We should keep space for making modifications, last minute modifications in any business. That makes our business plan a lot more flexible. We should be flexible while coming up with the ideas. And whatever ideas the audience are, judges are giving to you, you should be humble enough to accept all such suggestions. And you should always welcome such ideas, always thank them for their valuable inputs, and say them that I will go back, I will sit on the drawing table, I will make some modification, we will again come back and present to you. It happens. Some things cannot be first time right, but since you are students and coming with the novel idea, there is always a scope of improvement. We have to make mistakes, that is okay, but we have to make new mistakes every time. We do not have to repeat the mistakes all the time, every time. We have to make new mistakes. Making mistakes means we are growing, we are learning. Any more questions? You can write in the chat box if you don't want to ask. आप हिंदी में भी सवाल कर सकते हैं, कोई ऐसा नहीं है कि इंग्लिश में ही पूछना। सभी के लिए फॉरम ओपन है, कैसे भी सवाल पूछिए, लेकिन पूछिए सवाल। स्पीकिंग इन इंग्लिश इज नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम एनी मोर। आपको बिजनेस आइडिया अपना कन्विंस करके लेना है कल स्टेज पर, तो आप किसी भी उसका लैंग्वेज का यूज करिए, बट कन्विंस इट। टेलिंग स्टोरी इंग्लिश में नहीं बन पा रहा, नो डाउट, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, हिंदी में कन्विंस करिए लोगों को। हम लोग इंडिया में रहते हैं तो हिंदी का काफ़ी ज़्यादा उपयोग होता है, हिंदी में बताइए, मराठी में बताइए, बट आइडिया कन्विंस करने के लिए, कंपेलिंग स्टोरी बनाने के लिए, अगर आपको लग रहा है कि मेरे पास एक दिन का समय है, इंग्लिश में मैं नहीं बोल पाऊंगा, अपना सेलिंग स्टोरी आप किसी भी रीजनल लैंग्वेज में कैसे भी करिए, सामने वाले को सब कुछ समझ में आता है। ये चीज़ मैं बताना चाहूँगा। बिकॉज कुछ दिन पहले जो प्रेजेंटेशन हुए थे उसमें स्टूडेंट्स वर वेरी हेजिडेंट, थोड़ा सा उनको दिक्कत हो रही थी कन्विंस करने में। वन मिस्टेक, लेट मी गो टू चैट बॉक्स। Students should never make in a pitch, I know it all। ये एटीट्यूड नहीं होना चाहिए। बस मुझे सब पता है, मैं जानता हूँ, मेरा आइडिया ही बेस्ट है, ये अप्रोच के साथ मत जाइए। ऑलवेज बी हम्बल, ऑलवेज लिसन, ऑलवेज एक्सेप्ट द फीडबैक। दिस इज वेरी मच इम्पॉर्टेंट। वन मिस्टेक ये होता है, आई नो इट ऑल। देखो, आई नो इट ऑल, इसको नहीं रिपीट करना है, ये नहीं होना चाहिए। We are going there, we are presenting the case, we need support from the audience, we need to sell our idea. So we need to be humble, we need to be soft while speaking on the stage. With the gestures, with the words, we need to make a positive impression that we will be taking this business idea to the newer heights. That person has to, believe in your idea, that your idea has a strength and you are capable enough to run the show, to run the business, and we can walk along with you in this journey to make it a successful venture. You should give such type of impression through your words, through your body gestures and actions.
Thank
एक
you so much for
एक
power.
चीज मैं और बताना चाहूंगा, मुझे
Yes.
ऐसा लगता है स्टूडेंट्स सवाल इसलिए नहीं पूछ रहे कि उनको लग रहा है कि इंग्लिश में ही सवाल पूछना है, ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है। और किसी को अगर लगता है कि मेरा आइडिया में दम है लेकिन मैं इंग्लिश में कल स्टेज पे नहीं बोल पाऊंगा, तो आप हिंदी में अपना सेलिंग स्टोरी बताइएगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है उसमें। ये दिमाग में से निकाल दीजिए कि इंग्लिश में ही जज किया जाएगा। दिस इज ऑल अबाउट जजिंग दी। हमको पिच करना है आइडिया को, हमको इंग्लिश में पिच करना है, ऐसा कंपटीशन में कहीं नहीं लिखा हुआ है, यूरेका कंपटीशन। विद दिस आई विल कंक्लूड द डिस्कशन।
So, Mrs. Professor Katre here. So, sir, thank you for the power pack session. But I think this will be more effective when we are in offline mode. So, definitely we will connect again in the auditorium or the MMS in the days to come,
श्योर,
and we will surely have a nice session. Thank you for the session, sir.
थैंक यू
Yes,
वेरी
you
मच
can
मैम फॉर
conclude.
इनवाइटिंग मी।
Yes, sir.
थैंक्स फॉर दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी, थैंक यू
Yes, ma'am.
एवरीवन
Yes,
फॉर
ma'am.
बीइंग अ पेशेंट।
So I would like to conclude. On behalf of the entrepreneurship cell of SGCM, I sincerely thank Mr. Jitendra Singh for sharing his valuable insight today. Your guidance on pitching ideas has been truly inspiring. I also extend my gratitude to our principal, faculty, organizing team, and all the participants for making this session a success. Once again, thank you everyone for joining us today. Let us carry forward the learnings from the session and put them into practice in our entrepreneurial journeys. Thank you everyone. Thank you, sir.
थैंक्स, बाय।
Thank you, sir, once again. Bye.